Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Today is going to be our first iteration of Saucy Saturdays with We Are Wonderfully Made. I'm Ryan, and it's my wife, Iman.
Hi.
So today's dish is going to be...
Yeah, you said what's on the menu? Tell them.
So yeah, today's dish is going to be spicy poke with Mediterranean quinoa. So we're going to get started with the quinoa. So all you need is a little bit of quinoa here. So we're going to go and we're going to measure all that stuff out. And we're going to put all of that, put everything together and start making it work. So if you have all the ingredients, feel free to cook along with me. As I'm doing everything, Iman's going to basically be talking to you, and I'll be joining you guys about what we're doing, and she'll be doing some other prep work. So first we're going to start. I'm going to just double check my recipe really quickly. Should be about a cup of quinoa. Give me 1 second.
Use your water. I'm gonna start cutting the vegetables. So we have 2 cucumbers. These are kind of funky cucumbers that we got from the farmer's market. So I'm just gonna start chopping them and cut the ends off. Is it a cup of quinoa?
Yes,
Ryan?
1 cup of quinoa. So having a cup of quinoa, I'm gonna go and rinse that and clean that off.
So just cut the ends off like that. And then I'm just gonna start thinly dicing them or chopping them, however you like them. So it'll be one of the toppings for the poke. This is actually pretty easy, which is nice. And I've already rinsed them. Always rinse all my veggies. I rinse my meat too. Do you rinse your
Yeah,
your meat?
absolutely. Yeah, you got to definitely rinse the meat. Definitely rinse everything you can. So just rinsed one cup of quinoa, and I'm going to put in 2 cups of water to go with it, along with some broth to go along with it as well.
So you cook the quinoa in the water and the broth?
Yes.
So how much water and how much broth did you do?
So I'm going to do 1 cup of broth and then 2 cups of water.
So 2 cups of water and 1 cup of broth.
Yep.
Okay. And what kind of broth are you doing?
So I'm actually using a beef broth.
Okay. We used chicken before, right?
Yeah, we used chicken last time. I'm using the beef because that's all we have at this point in time. What was that?
Oh, he said I need one of those shirts. Which one? Ryan's? Ryan's is pretty cool.
This one or the one Iman has?
I have the logo on the shirt. He's got the... I think Ryan's got the coolest shirt.
Both?
Oh, good.
Awesome. Well, so we're planning on trying to bring out some merchandise to include these T-shirts. We actually launched a Kickstarter recently, and that's going to be one of the things that
the Kickstarter helps
that the
with.
Kickstarter helps with as well. So if you donate to it, you'll be able to get one of these T-shirts. And then after everything is done with the Kickstarter and we've met our goal, you'll be able to go on our website and potentially be able to order one, if not both of these shirts as well. So I put the quinoa on. I have the quinoa boiling right now. So I'm going to mix in some salt, some pepper to taste.
I didn't know you put salt and pepper in the quinoa.
Yeah, you gotta give it a little bit of something, right?
These are my cucumbers.
Just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
So that's it with the cucumbers, right?
That's it with the cucumbers. Then we just need to chop up some scallops.
How many?
Just that.
This?
Yeah,
All
just,
these?
yeah.
So these are 2
One of those is good.
with multiple stems. I'll
Yep.
cut it all and then you
No
can,
worries.
because it's a taste, right?
It's the taste, yeah.
Like
You
for
can use it for a
preference?
bunch of things. So I have a fresh lemon. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice into the quinoa as well.
Oh, I'm learning too. I didn't know you did all this.
Yep, you gotta give it a little bit of citrus taste and a citrus vibe to go with it.
It's Mediterranean inspired
Yeah,
quinoa, right?
yes it is.
Instead of just plain quinoa.
Yep, instead of plain quinoa. So I'll get this started here. So I'm gonna mix in a cup of broth.
So I never use the ends. And I always cut off the ends so I have all the scallion here. So now our cucumber and our scallion are all chopped.
Nice.
And they'll all be toppings, right? Because it's a poke bowl. So you just put it all on top, yeah?
Yep.
And then, oh, we have avocado too.
Yep, we have some avocado. We're going to use that. So I'm going to just put in a little bit of olive oil as well into the quinoa. Just kind of enough to have a little bit of oil in there and see it floating on the top of it.
How do you guys check if your avocados are ripe? I always push on them. I saw something that said if you push on the little, like, this thing on top, if it goes in easily, then that means they're ripe.
So I'm actually still a little bit of scallion for the quinoa. Mix some of that in. And that's pretty much it for the quinoa. So we're going to let that come to a boil. And so now we're going to get focused on the main dish, which is going to be that
the tuna.
That tuna.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Brian makes the tuna really well.
Okay. So what I have here, I have about a pound of tuna. And I know on the website, on a recipe, we said to do about a half pound, and that usually works. I usually make about a pound because we enjoy it so much, we'll end up eating it pretty much for the next day or so. What's that message?
Oh, someone else joined? Oh, yeah, he said that's what he does with the avocado, too.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know any other way to check it aside from...
What, do you press on it? Or
Yeah,
with the
from
little
pressing
thing
on
on
it.
top?
Yeah, I just press on it. I don't know what the thing on top is supposed to do for me. So I have my tuna here, all freshly clean. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop this up into little cubes. So what I'll do is I'll make an initial cut across, and then I'll make small cuts to kind of cube it out as we're going. So as you see here, I have my knife. I'm using the actual knife. And I'm going to actually cut across the tuna.
And I'm just slicing avocado. Kind of like that. I'm the chopper today.
It's all good. The next live you can take the reins. So now that I have my tuna chopped up into thinner pieces here, I'm going to start to cube them out. So bear with me here. So you can make these cubes as big or as small as you want. We've actually tried it both ways. We kind of prefer the cubes a little bit smaller. It feels like it stretches a little bit further, but doesn't hurt to do it, you know, in whatever size you'd like. So let's chop these up the rest of the way. Can I get a bowl of mine?
Mm-hmm.
So I have a bowl here, and so I'm just going to take these chopped pieces of tuna and just kind of drop them off in the bowl there.
I was nervous to make raw tuna at home. I was scared.
It's actually
But then it came out really good.
it's actually easier than we initially thought making this at home. So yeah, you just cut them all up.
Do you leave the lid on the quinoa?
I do. You can turn it down to low. So yeah, once it's all boiled and mixed in, turn the quinoa down to low. Looks like somebody just waved. Awesome. So, chopping everything up for you guys here. We're almost done chopping the tuna. Once that's done, the fun begins. All right.
Is there any more chopping? Just the tuna?
Just the tuna, the avocado, and the scallions.
So we always get really fresh fish from Sprouts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have really nice tuna.
Yeah, Sprouts is usually our go-to when it comes to picking a place to grab fresh tuna. Just tried it a few different places. This seems to be the best.
Oh, Sergio said he's trying to figure out how to share the live. Do you know how to share the live? That's
I don't. I'll be
Great.
honest, guys. This is my first time.
oh well, we have a little like arrow at the bottom, and I think if you hit the arrow, you can. It looks like a what are those? The things you make the paper airplanes. It looks like a paper airplane. I think you can send it to people individually if you do that.
Possibly. All right, so guys, I have the tuna all cut up here. I'm gonna rinse my hands. Sanitation is really important here.
Hi. And then you're gonna put lime juice.
Lime juice, yeah.
Lime. Do you roll it?
Roll it a little
Like how
bit.
they do on the food.
You know, I gotta, you know, make myself feel
That's
a little
what-
bit fancy.
What chefs do, right?
Yep.
Can I cut it in half?
Absolutely, you can cut it in half.
Okay. And then how much lime do you use?
You can just sprinkle enough on there to kind of
To like cover it?
cover it, yeah.
So I'm gonna take half the lime. You can use lemon too, right? Haven't we
You
done
can,
both?
yeah, you can use lemon.
Oh wait, I have the. Can I use the whole lime? Cause we bought the we bought this. How do I do this?
I don't.
I stick it this way. It's so small. The wait. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, it
I
worked.
think you might have put it in backwards.
I don't think so. No, I kind of sort of read the direction. I did it.
Okay. I don't know. I guess there was no. I guess there was no lime on there.
You want more lime? Or no? I just use half.
Yeah. That's fine. That should be fine. So what you want to do here? Go ahead and put scallions in there. So all the
Okay.
scallions. Yeah. So mix those into it.
Am I mixing anything else into it?
Yeah. So we're gonna take 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and then 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Let me grab the measuring cups here.
And that makes it taste really good.
Okay. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. So we use the yeah. So we just use the low sodium one because we try to avoid too much salt. But you can use whichever type of soy sauce you
Oh,
want.
look, Pierre's on here. We're making Poké bowls.
Awesome. So drop your 2 tablespoons of soy sauce in there. Right, so I have that. And then I have to do 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. So I'll grab my teaspoon of sesame oil.
You're done with this, right?
Yeah. And then I'll do the best ingredient of them all, which is the grandma's shredded pepper sauce. You want to add some of that into the actual mix that you have for your actual poke. So in there, you're gonna mix in 1 teaspoon of the grandma's shredded pepper sauce to it. So if you like it a little bit spicier, you can put a little bit more on there. But we're gonna make spicy mayo with this as well. So just you might be able to pick up a little extra heat here when you start making your spicy mayo. So do it however you like. I prefer the 1 teaspoon in there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Iman mix this up, and I'm gonna pull up the all the ingredients to make the spicy mayo. It's actually really easy. It's like literally.
That's the best part. It came out really good too.
Two ingredients.
Instead of like typical sriracha,
Yeah.
I think it's much better. So we're done with the tuna, so I can mix it?
You can mix the tuna, yep.
Okay. So we're just mixing the scallion with the tuna, raw tuna, and pepper sauce, Grandma's Trini pepper sauce, and then the sesame oil and soy sauce.
So I'm gonna go back to the quinoa. I'm gonna just stir it up for you guys. You gotta make sure you kind of keep it going for a little bit, guys.
Here's your tuna. All done.
So just grabbing a little wooden spoon, mixing up here all the quinoa.
Is it done? Almost done?
Almost done.
And that'll be the base instead of rice. You can use rice too, but quinoa is, a healthy grain. Oh, Pierre wants to know how we can get him bottles in London.
So we are actually working on that, Pierre. We can ship it to you. It's just shipping costs out to London. I think it was like.
I don't know, but it
was like ridiculous,
difficult.
like $20 or whatever the case is. So I mean, we can update that offer on the on our website so that you can ship over there.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out cheaper shipping.
But we're working on more efficient shipping options and more cost-effective shipping options for you guys. Overseas. Let's see. All right, so we have the tuna all ready and good to go there. The quinoa is almost finished, so now we're going to make the spicy mayo. So all you need for the spicy mayo is a mayo of your choosing and some of that Grandma's Trini pepper sauce. So I'm going to go and I'm going to grab, I'm going to do 4 tablespoons of mayo.
To about like what, 1 or 2 tablespoons of pepper sauce?
To 2 tablespoons of pepper sauce. So let me grab a quick spoon for you guys.
Thank you, Sergio.
Absolutely. So, that's a fork.
Oh, what do you want, a spoon?
Spoon, yeah. So I'm gonna grab a spoon here, and I'm gonna just fill up this tablespoon measuring device.
Pierre said that works.
Awesome. So, mixing in some.
I feel like you can also just dump however much you want in there because the spicy mayo is like the beloved topping of a poke bowl.
This is true.
However much you want.
I grew up not measuring, and that didn't always help when you're trying to explain to other people. Hey, this is how you make it. Because I can sit here and say, just fill your bowl up with mayo, and it won't have the same result. So I'm just trying to be a little bit more diligent than I usually am. Most of the time I don't measure. I just take a glob of mayo, mix it with some pepper sauce, and kind of just taste it as I go.
And the pepper sauce is always to your liking.
Yep.
But you know that already.
So, Grandma's Trini pepper sauce. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is our big bottle. This is the 8 ounce.
Sergio said he mixes that a lot.
With the
mayo and pepper sauce, I think.
It's a game changer, isn't it, Sergio?
This one pours so nicely. I feel like we were afraid, and I feel like a lot of customers are afraid that the big bottle, because the neck is bigger, that it's gonna pour out all crazy. But I like it. Yeah. I feel like it pours out the same.
So you got the mayo, you got your pepper sauce, and you just mix it together. If it looks like it's going to be too much mayo or too much pepper sauce, you can adjust accordingly by adding one of the other ingredients there. And ladies and gentlemen, there we have it, spicy mayo.
Cute.
Care to taste?
I guess so.
All right.
You make it really spicy.
I like it spicy.
I know.
I like
Oh,
the
it's really
spice.
good. It's not too spicy.
I like the spice. Maybe I need to add a little bit more since she said it's not too spicy.
Eric and Elliot were saying they were scared because you always like things really spicy.
No, that's actually really good. Has a good kick, and you just kind of work through it. So it's going well. So the quinoa is almost finished there, and then you have your poke already done,
And you're ready to make your bowls, right?
and then you're
That's
pretty
it?
much ready to make your bowls.
So, topping sauces, we have Grandma's Trini pepper sauce if you want more spice. We have hoisin sauce, which is kind of it's like a sweet,
Yes.
tangy kind of. And then for the vegans, this one's actually also not bad. A vegan ranch for your poke bowls.
Yep. So we're gonna grab the bowls.
So we're gonna start making our bowls. We're just about done.
So yeah, once everything is pretty much done, all you're doing basically is making your bowl. So Iman back here is putting in some of the quinoa into the bowl. And so we're gonna use the quinoa as our base, and then you can make it look all pretty if you want by mixing in all the other garnishes that we have here. So that's the avocado, your cucumber, and then your spicy mayo you're gonna do. So we're gonna fill the bottom of our bowl with some quinoa, and then we're gonna top it. So we have the quinoa in there, and then so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some of the tuna, drop it right on top.
I'm gonna get the nice spoon. This is my beef or brown. That's my prized, my favorite spoon.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we got the tuna.
Got the tuna. So I'm gonna come around this side here, get a little bit closer to all the other garnishes that we have here. Grab some of the cucumbers here, kind of line it up.
Oh, and the avocado.
I think I've watched a little bit too much like Top Chef and all those other shows because
Okay, a tale of two bowls. Ryan's is like meticulously lined up, and I'm like, just throw it on there so I can eat it.
yeah. And then I have here my avocado.
Thank you. How do I say that? How do I say that name? The username. Papayakaya? I don't know if I said it right.
Papaya kaya. Papaya kaya.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So we're reading the name sideways, so it takes
landscape.
Takes a second.
Okay, I'm putting the spicy mayo.
Mm-hmm. I just want to show you guys this is what the bowl looks like. So this is my bowl. So as you can see, I have the quinoa as the base. I have the tuna here, my cucumbers, and then my avocado. Iman's bowl looks nothing like this.
Leave my bowl alone.
We know who the chef of the family is.
Wow, really?
So I take my spicy mayo, drizzle it across. I still haven't mastered the art of the drizzle. I still need to watch a few more.
So much for being a chef.
Whoa, still need to watch a few more episodes to kind of master that. I think
Okay, here's my bowl. Fine. I just want to eat it. I don't care about, just give me a spoon.
presentation matters sometimes. So here we go here, and then
Okay, cheers. You have a spoon?
I don't,
Oh, boo. There you go.
and then voila. It's a little hot, quinoa still.
I like when the quinoa's hot.
Then
It's always so good.
voila, and that's your meal.
This is one of my favorite things that we make. There's
Absolutely.
so much flavor. Like what you do to the quinoa, that Mediterranean style quinoa,
Game changer. Game changer.
and then the grandma's.
So yeah, guys, if you are looking to purchase some of our Grandma's Trini pepper sauce, you can go to our website, wearewonderfullymade.com. It'll get shipped out to you, and then maybe you can join us next weekend when we do another iteration of Saucy Saturdays with We Are Wonderfully Made. So we'll be getting on again 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. next Saturday, and we'll be making a meal. So
Yeah, be there. Not maybe, be there.
absolutely,
Come hang out with us.
join us, make a meal with us. I'll post the recipe again. So if there's anything that you guys would like to see,
That's a good point to make though, is we post the ingredients for the meal that we're making that weekend on Instagram. So if you want to cook with us, you totally can. So as you can see, we did all this live so we can all cook together. Well, listen, thank you guys so much for being here with us. This was so much fun. I tell all my coworkers and friends about y'all. Hope you make it huge. This is awesome. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Thank you. You guys are awesome.
Sorry, got distracted by my food.
Thank you.
So yeah,
So we love you. We'll see you next Saturday.
absolutely.
Definitely make this at home because it's so good.
It takes no time at all to make this.
Anything else you want to say?
No, visit us on our website, wearewonderfully.com, and then
And we should be posting this, right, for whoever couldn't make it.
absolutely, we can absolutely continue to post this. It's on our page, the recipe, and you can look at it on our. I'll post a picture of it shortly after this. And then if you're looking for any of our links, all of our links are in our link tree on our Instagram. So check us out. We have the Kickstarter, we have our website, and all the other places you can find our sauce. So if you are in the Southern California area, come and find us. If you are anywhere around the world, visit us on our website. All right. So until next time, next Saturday at 3 p.m. We'll see you there.
We are wonderfully made. Bye.